So today's Monday morning and I'm going to start this week off by doing a training session on the indoor trainer this morning. I'm actually going to train twice today. I'm going to train for an hour in the morning and then I'm going to train for an hour in the afternoon. What's really good about indoor training is you can go out on the ride to do some intervals, and there's always a chance that the intervals can be disrupted for things like traffic lights or corners, etc. Or perhaps there's a car that gets in your way and your interval is disrupted. When you're training on the turbo trainer and doing intervals, all of those variables are taken away completely. I just feel like it's the most purest form and the best way to do a specific interval session. So when I was just talking about how good the trainer is because when you're doing intervals there's absolutely no variables, I was making it out like it was a really good thing. Sometimes it can be at a disadvantage. There's literally nowhere to hide, there's no areas of respite, there's no areas where you can sort of back off a little bit around the corner. It makes intervals feel so much harder. But nonetheless, good session this morning, time to rest up. Look who's here, look who's back around. It's Edward!
Yo!
What have you been up to this morning?
I've just come back from a bike ride.
The scale of 1 to a trillion, how cold was it?
It was up to the billions. It was freezing.
It's pretty cold. Alright, let's do some tricks on the trampoline and we'll make a montage out of it. Go! Alright, we're going to head into Chorley now, into town, because we're going to go to Curry's. Curry's is it an electrical store here? Yeah, it's an electrical store here in the UK, because when I'm driving I like to do the sequence in the cars, so we know we're driving somewhere, and I always just use my small camera. I set it on the dashboard to film a time lapse, but it's just sat there, and whenever I go around the corner, the camera always slides, so the plan is I need to get a suction mount and mount it with my GoPro.
Are you sure?
So we're going to try something a little bit different today. We've got Edward with me and he's going to be the cameraman. So we're going to do some third person vlogging. Let us know what you think. Right, we've got the mount here. It only cost $9.99, so I'm a little bit skeptical about it, but it's the only one they had.
Need some help with that, Callum?
Sit the GoPro on it.
What was it, $9.99?
$9.99. Can't go wrong, can you?
No.
Shall we try it outside the car? Shall we?
Yeah.
Let's do it. GoPros are meant to be indestructible, so if it falls off, I'm sure it'll be okay.
At least we'll be able to see whether it falls off or not.
I don't know about this now. I'm having second thoughts.
Yeah. Let's try it out.
Let's try it. So we've been driving for about 5 minutes and it's stayed on. Hopefully the footage is pretty cool. Got a couple of new additions to put up in the office this afternoon, one of them being this signed Team Sky jersey. This previously was hung up in my bedroom, but I thought it'd be better suited in the office. Stay. Stay. So the signed Team Sky jersey is up on the wall over there. That's looking pretty awesome. And the second job of today, I'm going to put all my helmets up on the wall. I'm going to start it like a timeline. So I'm going to start with the oldest helmet on this side, down to the newest helmet on this side. Right, so I think that's going to go there.
Pretty sure this isn't safe, Cal.
Yeah, that's safe. Ow, my head. Look at that. Right.
What are those?
Right. So the helmets are up there in the corner of the room along the top. The eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that there is a gap here. This is actually because my second helmet was a white Giro helmet and I've misplaced it temporarily, so I'm going to leave a gap there. When I find the helmet, we'll add it to the collection. Oh, and this Arctic Tour of Norway sign, this was actually Ed's idea. We looked on the map, found out where Norway is, and that's actually pointing it in the direction of Norway. Good job. So we made some improvements on the Zwift setup this afternoon as well. As you can see, it's a lot more streamlined. And now when we're on Zwift, we can't actually see any cables anywhere, apart from there. So basically what we've done, we've drilled a hole into this piece of wood, inserted it onto the tripod there, and now the laptop sits behind there with all the cables nicely wrapped around, and it looks good. All right, Ed's gonna give us a live demo now. Is it working, Ed?
It is.
Can you see any cables?
Wait, what cables?
Exactly, exactly. Alright, see you later, Ed.
See ya.
Cheers for your help. Ed would post some pretty cool photos on Instagram, so if you're into that kind of thing. Ed, what's your Instagram account?
Ed, I don't know.
I'll put it here. Go give him a follow. See you later, mate.
See ya.
So I mentioned this morning that I was doing 2 training sessions today. I'm going to do the second session on the rollers. Except this second session isn't really a training session. I'm just going to do an easy 20 or 30 minutes spinning the legs and the rollers after this morning's training session. That's going to be the end of the vlog for today. I've hopefully got a little bit of exciting news to bring you, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. I mean, it's not a massive thing, but it's quite exciting for me anyway, so stay tuned for that. But that's it from me, guys. If you did enjoy today's vlog, please let me know as always by smashing that thumbs up button, and I'll see you tomorrow.